All right. Cool. We are streaming. Okay. Cool. I had to check, make sure that the volume was good and that you guys can hear me. All right. Let's see. So I rearranged all of this whole list that you see here, so that I could look more professional, you guys. Cool. We're streaming. That's hilarious. All right, so on my end, I have a temporary lag. Okay, just FYI, just letting you guys know. Okay, so let's check out this week's energy for the Zodiac sign. Hear me? What to expect. All right. I'm going to hopefully be able to manage all of this. Turn on a screen share since I'm using Zoom that I can listen live, which is a pretty awesome tool for you guys. If you guys want to create live streams over YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. I think those are the only ones that Zoom allows you to do this. But anyway, this stuff right here. So I have a camera set so that you guys can see the marks that I'm doing. I already better. Okay, so let's check out this week's energy for the Zodiac sign. I'm going to hopefully be able to manage. Let me know in the comment section who wants to go first. Zodiac, that I can record all of them, but who wants to go first? Hi, Mara. Create live streams over YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. Okay, so let me go ahead and share. But anyway, stuff right here. So I have a camera set so that you guys can see the marks that I'm doing. I already better. Okay, so let's check out this week's energy for the Zodiac sign. I'm going to it shared the screen, you know, it shared the sound. I'm so sorry. Yeah, look how you guys see. All right. Hi, Mara. And by the way, this is on my website. These holiday candles are super cute. But and they smell so good. It smells like pine tree. So I have a camera that smells like winter. This is the winter wonderland I have. It has a nice little snowflake, a little corner, and then of course the rest of the candles in there, and it's all white. Smells like the holidays. It's all right. Yeah, the audio should be fine on my website. But and they smell so great. It smells like pine tree. So I have a camera that smells like winter. This is the winter wonderland I have. It has a nice little snowflake, a little corner. We'll do this one instead. All right. Dude, what the hell? Sorry about that, you guys. Of course, this has a problem with the audio. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Microphone. We're putting it here. Output, okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, so I had to turn off the other one in order for this one to work. So there we go. Let's see. What the hell? Sorry about that, you guys. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, so I had it. Okay, perfect. All right, so, all right, cool. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead see who wants to go first, you guys. All zodiac signs, you guys choose in the comment section who wants to go first for your reading. All right, we're gonna do Leo first then. Leo is gonna go first. Let's see. Turn off the other one All right, Leo. Let's see what we get for Leo for this week. We're using the tarot this time. Oh, the dreamer. Okay, this is up. This is right side up on my end. So let's turn that around. All right, so this is the Fool card. So should be a new unexpected journey coming in for Leo this week, possibly new ideas, creativity, new projects. I also feel like this has a lot to do with a new path. Maybe you are venturing into a new unknown territory, esoterically speaking. Possibly you might be given some type of insights or ideas to use for a project that you currently have right now. I also feel like this has a lot to do with just you exploring new aspects of yourself. Okay, so kind of like making sure that you are noticing these messages, making sure that you are going after what you feel you should go after as well. So it's all about exploration, something new, something out of your comfort zone. I also feel like this is definitely something that you've probably wanted to do for a while, but didn't know how to go about getting information or possibly starting. And so I feel like this is definitely a good opportunity to start now, like Monday being that beginning of the week. So this is going to be the beginning of your project, okay, this week. All right, so that's what I have for Leo. Okay, next one is going to be Capricorn. So let's see what we got for Capricorn. Geez, these are hard to shuffle. These are so freaking huge, that's why. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it's like a lot of them. So let me just square them off instead. And then my hands are small. So you got that going, you know? All right. There we go. Perfect. See the other one. I like to shuffle like this. All right. So let's go ahead and pull one for Capricorn. Let's see what we get. Nope, not that one. Here we go. Capricorn, and this one's upside down for me, okay? So I pulled it upside down, so that means it looks like this, the 9 of air. So it's upside down. So this is the reverse of the 9 of air, okay, or the 9 of swords. So this is kind of like helping you understand that what you probably were worried about is finally coming to an end. Possibly you being a little bit, I would say, stressed out when it comes to something that you were putting a lot of effort into. It didn't work out the way that you thought it should have worked out, but now you're kind of like letting that idea go, because you've got more information now that you are able to use to fix the situation, to configure it. Okay, so instead of feeling it like it was a failure or it was doomed to fail, right? because that's where the paranoia was coming from, was this is going to be doomed to fail. This is going to be too much hard work. This is not going to make any sense to people. This is, you know, all these things, right? All the ifs, what ifs were overwhelming. And now you're seeing it a little bit better, where yes, it wasn't a good strategy. It wasn't a good plan. It didn't go the way that you thought it should have gone. But now we have more opportunities that are opening up to remedy this, to fix this, to look at it in a different point of view. Okay. And so I feel like this is definitely something that is coming to an end. The cycle of overly stressed, feeling like you have no control is coming to an end. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for this week. Let's see who we have next. We're going to do Gemini next. Gemini. The cards were like, no, we don't want to shuffle for Gemini. Just kidding, Gemini. All right, so let's see. Yeah, it's for some reason Gemini is making this difficult. Just kidding. I'm not blaming you guys for that. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see this way. Maybe this one. Yeah, perfect. Do it with this one now. It might be just that the cards were not equally measured. All right, let's see, Gemini. See what we get for you. Oh, here we go. All right, so this is reversed on my end. So the King of Air reversed. So this is going to be you reversed today for this week. So this is kind of like sorry, not the King, the Knight of Air. So the Knight of Swords reversed. So this is all about slowing things down here. Okay. It might be that you were making some strides, or might be that you were going into something head first without thinking about the repercussions or what was going to happen with the life choices that you made, or these choices that you made for this particular situation. I also feel like you didn't take the time to really address the situation, or even address what happened before this. I feel like this is a lot to do with a relationship here. Okay. It might just be that what happened in this relationship wasn't addressed in the past, right? So you're going into a new relationship, you know, like thinking, oh, head over heels, and oh, I feel so much for this person. I'm attracted to them. They're like the perfect mate, or, you know, all these ideas in your head, and which is full of romance, full of opportunities, full of like desire and inspiration and enthusiasm and all that stuff, right? You worked your ass off chasing this person too. It feels like it's a very masculine, direct energy, where you were probably pursuing whoever this is for a while, getting to know them at a deeper level. And then you're like, oh, finally, they're finally giving me opportunity here. But you hadn't addressed the people that came before this person. All right. You didn't really take care of you didn't tie out those loose ends. It feels like you still have a connection here with the past. Okay. Gemini, it feels like you're still talking to these old exes or old lovers, or possibly keeping your options open because you were still afraid of like thinking maybe this person in that I'm desiring is going to reject me. Therefore, I have to keep these other people as an option, right? And so it just feels that way. It feels like there is a lot going on, but you hadn't addressed what your desire or what your true intent is with this one, because you hadn't addressed what's going on in the past or with the others. Okay. Like you haven't told them, hey, I'm not into you. I'm into this person yet. All right. So I think there's going to be a lot going on here. A lot coming up to the surface, a lot of truth telling that's going to happen this week. A lot of these options are going to go away, okay, because you're finally going to commit to this person. All right. So just be warned that it might create drama. It might create some resentment with the other people. And if they find out that you were doing all that while they're getting to know you, then you might create a little bit of friction here too. So just be ready, be honest. Okay. All you can do is be honest. All right. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. All right. So next we have is Sagittarius. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius the same way though. Like they, it depends on the personality too. Like I feel like, and this is might be a bias on my behalf, I feel that Sagittarius, and some of them, not all of them, can be very shady too, where they keep people on the sidelines in order for them to feel like, hey, you know, I have options, you know, I have options. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket type of thing and whatever. But that's, you know, you got to be honest with everyone that's involved. That's the point here. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius for this week. Okay. So this is forward awakening. So here we go. This is right side up. So this is Archangel Gabriel. All right. So for me, this looks like a resurrection, an idealistic approach to like a new beginning, right? So there's probably things that you went through, Sagittarius, that has given you a different outlook on life. Okay. It could have been your solar return. Or maybe like you were like me, where I had both my solar return and my Venus return at the same time. And so this made it very important to really address what the energy was bringing forth. And this whole time that I was in my both solar and Venus return, it was all about family. It was about connecting to my mother in particular, because there was just a lot going on that we needed to address, and nothing negative, but more like we needed to re-emphasize our role here, right? Like kind of like, what's my role here? What's her role here? What are we here to create? You know, things like that. And so it might be that you are giving the opportunity again to address this, address something to do with your lineage, with your family dynamics, your role in the family, your role in your career goals. You know, what's your role here? Are you looking for to be a leader in, or have a leadership role in your career, right? Like what you're doing for a career, how you making money, right? You're trying to be a supervisor. What is it, right? What's your goal? And then another thing is looking through the eyes of others, where we have to address any misconceptions that we may have regarding the way that we perceive other people, the way that we perceive ourselves, right? This is very difficult for a lot of us because we have the tendency to place the blame or to deflect any responsibility from ourselves into other people, right? And so Sagittarius, you're being asked to really look at things at a bigger perspective here, right? Bigger picture, making sure that you understand that this time is a time of endings and beginnings, all right? Rapid changes in your life are happening, in particular because of your own ability to want to change. Okay, it's kind of like, I always look at Sagittarius as one of those people that they get bored easily with you know, the daily routines. It depends on their placement too, their planetary placements, but also because they feel that they need to know more. Okay, they feel they need to gather more information in order for them to make up their minds about certain things, certain philosophies. certain point of views. Some may say, and these are just people who have an ego trip or whatever, that Sagittariuses tend to be disloyal or cannot be loyal because they change their mind too quickly about situations, about people, about their roles and things like that. I think it's growth. I think because Sagittarius is so easy with letting go and growing, that a lot of people don't like that, and they perceive it as, oh my God, they're turning their backs on me. And they might be, because you might have, might be something about you that they outgrown. All right, don't be offended. That's just how they are. Okay. And so that's what we're seeing here for you, Sagittarius, is that you're going to see these things play out in your life where you might feel like people are going to misjudge you because they cannot perceive in their heads just how much you need to change and how much you need to evolve rapidly. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. All right, so let's see who we have next. We have Libra. We're going to do Libra next. All right, let's see. Libra. Let me get out of this and click it again so we can see who is on the chat. All right, you guys, make sure you like and share. Thank you so much. Let's see, Libra, what we have for Libra. Come on, Libra. Okay, here we are. All right, this is for life experiences. So this is the Tower card for Libra, okay? Life experiences. So I never see any of these cards as completely bad, right, or negative. I see it as growth, right? A lot of people might think, oh, there's some bad sides to these things. Well, that's your perspective, you know, like as the optimist, I see everything as an opportunity for growth, right? Even the harsh lessons, these are all opportunity for growth. So for you, Libra, and I know Libras are the same way. Like that's one thing about Libras and Sagittarius is that we can really see like what's working, like the bright side of things, right? Even though we go through the fucking mud, we still are able to lift ourselves up again. Okay, so this is what we are going to perceive this week for you, Libra. It's going to be a little bit hard. It's going to be a little bit tough. Is transformation. Okay, that's the whole point, right? Transformation, life experiences, right? There's going to be a lot of powerful shifting in your life. I would say even key players in your life, such as like family members, for like those that have a certain role, authority in particular. You're going to see yourself become the authority in your family, you becoming the head of the family in some way. It might just be because of a difference of opinion, or it might be health related with your parents or something. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying there's going to be something that's going to shift in everyone's mind here, okay, in that role of who's the boss, right? Who's the patriarch, who's the matriarch, and you are going to swoop in and you're going to be placed in a position of authority in that manner where people are going to rely on you, when your family unit is going to rely on you. I think this is happening this week because there's a reason, because there is this need for you to really address your own authority here, where you need to feel like you have a say, where you need to feel like people are actually listening to you, and therefore these dynamics are shifting in order for this to happen, for you to see it with your own eyes, to experience it with your own soul, these changes, this truth, this reality that you are in authority, that you are in control, that you are able to assist. Even if you're the youngest, right? The youngest child or the middle child or the oldest, whatever, you are being placed in this position of authority for a purpose, for a reason, so that you can understand how influential you truly are and how great at fixing things you truly are. Okay, Libra? So be mindful of that, all right? So that's what I have for you. All right. So let's move on. We got Aries. Oh my gosh, another one. Like another one. I feel like it's like taking on the mantle. That's what Libra is doing. It's taking on the mantle, taking on the mantle. Take on the authority of their lineage once more. All right, Aries. Let's see, Aries, what we got for you. Okay. All right. Aries. All right, it's upside down for me. So this is the Hermit upside down. So you can't be in hermit mode anymore, Aries. I mean, I do see Aries sort of like this, right? But it's more like because they're busy with other things, right? So this card indicates a time for you to break out into society once more. It could have been, again, because you were busy with work or other projects and you weren't socializing with the social group that you usually socialize with. That's what I feel like. This is what I'm picking up. But you're being asked to reintegrate and re-enter society or re-enter your social group, right? Your friendships and stuff, like recommunicate with them and establish a communication once more. I feel like this was because you had to take breaks. You had to do your thing to create stability once more in your life, financially speaking, as well as relationship speaking. And so now you're like, okay, now everything, all the fires are put out, everything is stable. So now I can go out and have some fun with my friends. Now I can go out and, splurge as I have extra money, more than enough to do so. Now I can socialize. I feel this is what it is Aries, that you took a while, doing all your things and being creative and creating your empire, so to speak. And now you're like, okay, now I have the opportunity, a chance to refamiliarize myself with my friends. Okay. So that's what I feel. This is going to be all about socializing, about having fun this week. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aries. All right. So moving on, we have, let's see, what do we have after Aries? Oh yeah, we have Scorpio. All right, let's see, Scorpio. Let's see what we get for you. Another one, troublemaker. Just kidding, Scorpio. I think it's just these cards are too big for my hands. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what we get for you for this week, okay? Here we go. And this is upside down on my end, so that means it's this way for you guys. So 9 of air, 9 of swords, very similar energy to Capricorn here, okay? A little bit different though. This is kind of like what I keep hearing is integration of shadow. Okay. So meaning like all of the paranoia, all of the fear, all of the self-sabotage, all of these things that you were creating in your life, right? Because you are a co-creator of your life. Whatever you were thinking of manifested, right? Because that's Scorpio. That's, you guys are really good at that, right? Walking in shadow, manifesting the shadow aspect so you can learn from it, right? And so you can help people do the same thing, right? So I feel this is what it is. It's like everything that you were kind of like, you had a really lengthy dark night of the soul, All right, Scorpio, dark night of the soul. And therefore you were able to really walk through these aspects of your soul and integrate them. And now you're seeing that where you're seeing how you are creating patterns. You're seeing how if you focus your energy on something, it therefore manifests in reality, right? It manifests as like this card says, self-fulfilling prophecies, right? That's how powerful you are. And now you're seeing that you can reverse this. You're seeing how you can use that power to create the life that you truly desire through the integration of your shadow. So you did have to go through this on purpose so you could understand how powerful you really are, Scorpio. That had to happen so that you could understand your role in creating it in your life. Okay. All those experiences, you know, all those negative experiences that you had, either interactions with other people or interactions in the spirit realm, which again, I keep emphasizing this, the spirit realm is a neutral realm, neutrality. That means you can do whatever the fuck you want with that energy. All right. You can believe in whatever the hell you want to believe. Okay. And it therefore exists in the spirit realm and therefore exists in this reality because you are creating from the spirit realm and bringing it in here. Okay. So that being said, you are being mindful of the seeds that you're planting now, of what you are reaping now. Okay. So you're being mindful of that and you're seeing how everything that you addressed in the shadow or your own shadow aspects are now integrating, and that you see how you are feeling about how this has created the environment that you have been going through this whole entire time. But it also fortified your strength, empowered you to realize that you are an actual co-creator of your life, of your experiences. Whatever happens to you, you have to have a say in it, right? It doesn't just happen at random. All right. If you believe in fate, therefore it exists. If you believe in astrology, therefore it exists. If you believe in angels, therefore they exist. If you believe in the devil, therefore he exists. If you believe in demonic energies being able to control you, therefore they exist and therefore they can. Okay. So belief is your power as a co-creator. What you believe it, so it happens. Okay. And so therefore this card is telling you now it's coming to an end. Now you are getting it. Now you are closing that down and you are seeing where your beliefs are at. Okay. There is a lot of cognitive dissonance that happened here. There is a lot of crumbling. There is a lot of ending cycles that happened here because you had to realize this true power within you, Scorpio. Okay. They don't call you the king of the underworld for no fucking reason, right? All right. You had to fucking do this. You had to do this in order for you to lift yourselves up, just like the Phoenix, right? Where you had to burn yourself down. You had to integrate these aspects of you, transmute them from one area into another, right? So from one energy to another so that you can use this from now on through your life. Okay. And you can teach this to others as well. All right. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hi, guys. All right. So next we have is after Scorpio, we have Pisces. Pisces. Oh, what? I didn't mean to do that. Whatever I pinned. I was trying to scroll through and show like because I have settings for comments. Like I'm trying to like get rid of the trolls, right? And so for some reason I need to turn them off. But I don't know why they keep like, and this is dumbest comments too. Like, it's nothing like there's no curse words. There's like this, like Lizzie, for example, you put a little smiley face with a tear in your eye, and then it says comment held for review, and I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Anyway. All right. Hi, J-Lo. Hi, guys. So we're gonna do Pisces. So Pisces, let's see. Me and my tiny hands. Me and my tiny hands and these big cards. Shuffling is a problem. And yes, I am wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. I'm gonna wear these weekly until the holiday is over. Okay, so I'm just showing you guys. Merry Sithmas. All right, Merry Sithmas. Okay. just gotta show you guys what I'm wearing. Yeah, I know. YouTube gives me a hard time too. Don't worry, man. All right, let's see Pisces. I think it's our Pisces energy. They don't like us. All right. So it came this way, but it was slightly like this. So that means it's upright. Pisces, you got the King of Earth. So King of Earth, you are the king of the earth. All right. Anyway, here we go. So this is about generating wealth. Okay. I feel this is about information coming in, channeled information, and you're actually adhering to it. You're actually focusing on the information, you're using it the way that you're supposed to use it. Your guides are telling you, congratulations, Pisces, you're finally listening to us. You're finally trusting, the message that you're receiving, and you're giving it out, you're giving the information out where you're supposed to, and you're listening to your intuition, you're trusting it. You are not in fear anymore, right? You're not in fear anymore of your gifts, Pisces. Like you've broken through a boundary, a barrier that you had created for yourself through, a lot of, I would say, a lot of naysaying people in your life. Of course, that's exactly what happens usually. When Pisces is not nurtured in the proper way, they begin to be pessimists. They begin to not trust their intuition, and then all hell breaks loose around them in order for them to really realize that they need to listen to themselves, and to creator and to the messages and stuff like that, and stop denying, your connection. But anyway, this is your like pretty much your swan song sort of thing. So like this is the ending. This is a card that tells you this is the ending of all suffering in your life, of all financial suffering, of all like more than anything instability, right? Because when you begin to walk your walk and walk your talk, or whatever you want to call it, this is when your gifts are rewarded. The universe, the creator, is saying thank you for listening finally, right? Thank you for trusting your intuition, even if it might seem off for some people. You're still doing it, right? You're doing it without wanting to be or fearing to be judged by others, right? And so I think this is kind of like your little bit of wealth, giving you an opportunity to use that for whatever it is that you want to use it for. Okay, so it's kind of like little bit of gifts here and there for you to continue on your journey, Pisces. Okay, so that's what I have for you. All right. Let's see. So next one we're going to do Virgo. So Virgo, let's see, Virgo, what we have for you. And of course, Virgo's a troublemaker too, because I can't shuffle correctly because of Virgo. Just kidding, Virgo. They're like, wait a minute, I'm the least of the troublemakers in the Zodiac sign. Virgo likes to think that way, right? There's nothing wrong with me. Everything that's wrong with the world is because of people, because of other people. I'm just here to fix them. I'm just here to tell them what's wrong with them. That's like being a Virgo rising. sometimes I catch myself saying that, like, there's something wrong with me. I'm not the problem. It's them. They're the crazy ones. And then I catch myself and I'm like, no, Virgo, you do have problems too, right? Let's fucking be real. You're not Mr. or Mrs. Perfect, right? Like there is something wrong with you too. The perfectionism, there is something wrong with that. Wanting to be perfect, everything wanting to be good, and everything has to be organized and straight and timely and all that stuff. That's not good. That's not healthy. All right, so let's see, Virgo. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it was up like this, right? So that means it is upside down. So this is the 8 of water, or the 8 of cups upside down. So to me, this kind of represents a time of reflection still, okay? Not necessarily doing it because you are wanting to just get rid of this problem. It's more like having the opportunity to really face it, right? Indirectly, okay? So it could be that there is to me, I feel like this is a personal issue. Not personal, like that you're fucked up, Virgo. No, it's like you and someone else have a personal problem with one another. That's what it is. It's like you might think of them in this manner and they might think of you in this other manner. You might rationalize your processes of belief regarding them, but they might be irrational in your point of view, right, Virgo? And so that being said, to me, this is more about reflecting and really talking to these people or this person, whomever this is, about the way you perceive them without offense, though, okay? Without pointing fingers, without saying, this is your problem because this is what you do. Because Virgos, we tend to do that, right? We tend to be like, well, you know what your fucking problem is? Like, you're doing this and then you're asking me for advice and you're still doing that, right? So instead of being, upfront like that, just more be more empathetic, right? Where we're just like, okay, let's sit down and solve our freaking problem here, right? Like, well, I know you don't like me and I know I don't like you, and this is why I don't like you, but I'm not going to explain myself again. I'm going to tell you exactly why we have this problem to begin with. What triggered it, right? And so to me, this is what it is. It's an opportunity for you to confront this with the person, to really sit down and talk about it, to really get everything on the table. Okay. And then from there, if you choose to move on, like if this is right side up, then you choose to move on from the conflict, from the issue, into a better reality, a better life, then that's your choice after you face the facts, after you laid it all out on the table. Okay, so I feel like this is something to do with a friendship or possibly a romantic partnership. Okay, so just be mindful of that there's going to be confrontations that need to be had. Okay, and luckily you are very good at getting this stuff done privately before the holiday parties start, right? You're very tactful in that manner where you're like, let's figure this out before we have to celebrate with a big crowd, and then we're all miserable, and then the whole family knows that we're miserable, right? Let's figure this stuff out before that happens. So that's exactly what you're tactful about. That's good. You're smart about it. All right. So getting rid of those issues or getting them out in the table is perfectly timed right now. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. All right. Okay. And so we move on. Let's see who we have next. So we did Pisces, we did Libra, we did Aries, we did Leo, we did Scorpio. We need Taurus, we need Capricorn, we need Cancer, we need we did all the fire signs. We need no, we already did Gemini. We did Libra, we need Aquarius. So 4 more, okay? Well, let me know, you guys. Color coordinates receipts. You know what? Okay, this is the most Virgo stuff that I used to. Okay, let me tell you. When it comes to activities, to projects, to getting shit done, my Sagittarius kicks in, right? My Sagittarius like, let's get this shit done already. You get it done and over with. But then the Virgo kicks in and says, let's make sure we plan this shit out that we don't have to do it again. So think smarter, like work smarter, not harder. That's my Virgo kicking it right there. Because if I was something else, if I would let Pisces, okay, if Sagittarius and Pisces energy would rule me, then shit won't get done. All right. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Sagittarius are fucking procrastinators, and so are Pisces because they're super intelligent, right? They think, oh, fuck it, you know, I could do this later. But Virgo's like, no, we're gonna do this now. Okay, we're gonna get this done in a timely manner so we don't stress out and like last minute shit, right? And then the work looks sloppy, right? The work looks sloppy because we cut corners, right? And so they're working smarter, not harder is very different from the working smarter, not harder Sag and Pisces mentality, all right? Like they just think, oh, fuck it, we could do this anyway. This is the easiest shit ever, right? Very different, very, very different. Okay. So, okay, we're going to do Aquarius next. Okay, Aquarius next. Oh, no, I think we did. Yeah, we did Capricorn. Yeah, we did Capricorn. Yeah. So Aquarius next. All right, let's see Aquarius. Okay. And this turned out like that. So we got the 7 of Earth here. So for this one, it's definitely about family having a good time and reaping what you've sown. Okay. I also feel Aquarius, there's like some shifting in career here. Okay. Like possibly you going into a different position within your own space. Like maybe you had, I don't know, like maybe you took some type of certification course or something, and then now your boss is like, here, now you have more responsibility. That's what I feel like, is you're getting more responsibility because you've actually worked your ass off and you've been you know, adjusting and making sure that you took care of what you needed to take care of, and your boss is seeing it. You've gotten the education that you needed to get, and your boss is finally seeing it, and now you're adjusting. Now you are reaping what you've sown, okay, type of thing. And now the family life is happy as well because you have more money, you are more stable, you are in a better mood. Aquarius, your moods, yes. Again, Aquarius's moods are based on a reflection of what they think should have happened or should be happening in their environment, immediate environment, and what control they have over that, right? The changes that they want to see in the world, right? And so that's where their mood comes from. Is like, if they're not happy with what's going on in their lives, like, oh, I wish that I wish that you know, like things would have gone this way instead because I think this is more fair. All these things, right? It affects their moods. So anyway, now you see it in a positive way, Aquarius, is that now that you are feeling much more stable, that you're feeling understood and heard, and that changes are happening because you are finally understood and heard, that your bosses or whomever you think of an authority figure is finally recognizing your genius, right? Now things are flourishing. Now things are being paid back, right? The universe is paying you back for all that work, okay? And so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Oh my God. Okay. Next one we have is, let's see, after Aquarius, Taurus. So we got Taurus. So we're gonna see what we got for Taurus. Oh shit. Sorry. I think we're just gonna, if this comes back, look at this. If this comes back, then we'll see that this is their card. But I was about to shuffle, Taurus. Calm down. Calm down, Taurus. All right. You're supposed to be like the most patient person out there. All right. But maybe Sagittarius season is like, hell no. It's like moving your ass. Like, it's like, Taurus, you got to move your ass. Sagittarius season is here, right? Fire energy. All right. Let's see, Taurus. Oh, okay. So we got the Ace of Water. So new beginnings. We also have emotional things happening. Okay, Taurus. So the Ace of Cups, right? So it's like emotional things, emotional gratifications coming in, family, a lot of love, a lot of emphasis in this realm. Okay, so I feel like a new beginning in a relationship that is surrounding emotions, needing to feel fulfilled in that particular region of your reality, right? I feel like this is the opportunity that's happening here for this week. It might just be a fire sign, you know, because I was picking up a fire energy. It might just be that you are attracting a fire sign for some reason, some crazy romantic guy or girl, whatever, that is like throwing you for a loop, and you're like, what the hell? Like, calm down. Like, take it slow. But they're like, no, we're gonna take this fast, right? We're gonna have some fun. And so it just might be that, or it could be a friend of yours that's a fire sign that's like, let's go on an adventure, let's go have some fun, you know, let's go you know, let our hair down, let's go wild, you know, things like that. So like, let's go de-stress type of thing. And so it might just be that you're ready to move, like you feel like this fiery energy, like, oh yes, I'm ready to do this. Yeah, all right, you know. And so this is definitely coming forth because you need it in your life, because you need to be emotionally fulfilled. You need to feel like you're being taken care of, as well as you are being supported. Okay. And so that's exactly what these people are bringing to your life: support, taking care of you, letting your hair down, having fun, and just having a good time, you know. So that's what I have for you. Yeah, probably. All right. Yeah, there's some weird fiery energy when I tapped into Taurus. All right, so let's see. We got after Taurus, we're gonna do Cancer. Cancer, my little Krabby Patties, little Cancer Krabby Patties. All right. Let's see, Cancer, and I think that's it, right? I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. Capricorn earlier. Did Virgo. Yeah, I think that, yeah, Cancer is the last one. All right, let's see. All right, boom, boom, renewal. Boom. All right. So we have the opportunity to really look at our lives, okay? Really look at our lifetime here. And really address the past, okay? I think in so many ways, you really feel like the past is definitely defining you right now. It might just be that you're feeling defined by the past, where there are some things that you cannot let go of as of yet. I'm not saying that you have a hard time letting go of things. It's just sometimes it takes you a while, right, to recover. And then sometimes it might feel like you are reliving things, okay? It might feel like you might be having to readdress a situation with someone who might be coming in from the past, and you might have to be renewed, like renewed hope because of that situation, right? You might feel like there's renewed hope in my relationship with this person through the way that things were addressed, through the way that they stepped it up, right? I also feel this has a lot to do with family and the way that you perceive your role in it, as well as what you really desire. Okay, so maybe you were a single person for a very long time, right? Cancer tends to do that sometimes, unless they get snatched up like right away by their Prince Charming or their princess, right? Right away off the bat. And they're like booed up right away. But sometimes cancers, it really does depend on your placements, on your Venus or whatever, how long it takes you to, or Jupiter too, how long it takes you to get into a committed relationship. Okay. You might have to kiss some frogs for a while before this actually happens with you or for you, Cancer. Okay. And that being said, whatever's going on here with a person coming in from the past, where there's explanations that are happening here with what they did or what their actions were and why they did it, you finally had like an outlook, or you finally have closure with that, and you're like, okay, now I know that this person did whatever they did because of that. Doesn't excuse any bad behavior though, but it does give you closure. And now you are able to see things through a different manner, where you're like, okay, I can't just be, single for the rest of my life because I hate men or women. I finally can start seeing, okay, a way of perceiving my life with someone else, right? I can start to mend my heart once more. And so that's what it is. It's an opportunity to mend, an opportunity to heal, so that you can bring in that perfect partner. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Okay, so that's all I have, you guys. I believe that's all of them, right? Oh man. Yay. All right, so that's all I have, guys. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and for just listening to me being myself and giving you guys information. Also, again, I still have these candles available in my shop. They actually have little gemstones with them, the aquamarine ones. So if you guys want to purchase them for the holidays, you definitely can. These are super cute. They smell like pine needles and winter. That's how it's like. They're like what is called Christmas hearth or whatever, the scent. But yeah, they smell like that. They smell really good, like a pine tree, I would say, like when you get a fresh cut pine tree. But by the way, I told my mom, because she always gets one every year, I was like, stop killing the trees. FYI. I told her, I just get a plastic tree. It lasts for years. But she's like, but I like the scent. And I'm like, then get some one of those, like those pine scents, the ones that you hang in your car, get those, put them on the tree. You'll be fine. Stop killing my relatives, okay? I guilt tripped into her to get like a actual a plastic tree this year. So yay for me. Because I was like, that poor tree is dying. It's dying in your living room. Like, and she's like, calm down. But anyway, yeah. So that's what this smells like. A dying tree. No, just kidding. It smells like a pine tree. Okay. It's still a live one. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys again. And I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.